All right, still in Baltimore, Maryland. This is another hunting video. Back there's a store called Retro Replay. They have movies, games, a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna head inside, we're gonna see what they have. Wife and friends are already beating me inside right here, but I hope they have good movies. All right, we're heading in towards the back section of this store here. I'm gonna show you the front after, but we got records galore, but I see VHS tapes, a lot of them, and then lots of, TV seasons, April's happy. And we've got Blu-ray, there's steelbooks, a lot to check out. All right, obviously being a steelbook guy, I'm gonna check these out basically first. I'm seeing have a fair chunk of them, but you always gotta look. You never know what you're gonna find. There's the Walmart one for Spider-Verse. I think I have it. Not 100% sure, actually. I love this steelbook so much. It's easy to find, but I just love it. It's so freaking nice. I do not have this one, but I don't really want it either. But it's a nice looking steelbook. Oh man, I remember when this thing was super hard to get your hands on. That's a pretty cool one to find. I still don't even see it all that often. That one was tough to get your hands on. We got some Morbius here. I really dig that most of these are in protectors too, which is freaking awesome because steelbooks scratch very easily. And then below we have some new Kino Lorber stuff here. We have Stone Cold, there's Brick. Actually, Brick is a used one, but some of these are sealed. Like we have Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, that is still sealed Kino Lorber. We have some slipcover ones, A Force of One. We have some more Chuck Norris stuff, so that's pretty cool. There's new stuff in here. I have to check though if I have Brick. I know I have the DVD. I can't remember if I have the Blu-ray or not. Ooh, The Longest Yard. That is a good movie. That's a really good movie. Such a nice slipcover too. And the Kino Lorber continues down to this shelf. That was a fun movie. I enjoyed that. It was fun. It was nothing special, but still a good time. But anyways, after that, we head down into, we got 4Ks. We got almost 2 full shelves of 4K. I have, just a quick glance, I have most of what I would want from here, but still cool. Like, that's a cool ass movie. It's very violent, but very cool. April finding Everybody Hates Chris complete series. We just started watching Abbott Elementary, which has been a fun show. And it turns out I already have Brick on Blu-ray. I wasn't fully sure, but also Killer Clowns on the door. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna walk back and give you a scope of the Blu-ray. Floor on up, that's quite a bit. Red stickers are $3 and green stickers are $5. And mixed in, we do have more Kino Lorber. We got Buried Alive in here. We've got Baby Blood, so there's still more Kino Lorber stuff mixed in. We even got some Buster Keaton Kino Lorber here. 3D fans would really like, look at that lenticular slip. It lenticulates, Step Up 3D. I don't run across 3D stuff quite as often these days, so yeah, like Joe Martinez would probably love that, even though he probably already has it. And even next to it, Journey to the Center of the Earth 3D. So that's a couple 3D titles. We've got a Harry Potter 3D. There's World War Z 3D. There is a lot of 3D actually up here. 1883 on Blu-ray for $10 used. That might come home with us. Ooh, here's one. This is a Canadian release. I've never heard of this movie. All Creatures Here Below, but this is Karen Gilliam. I've never heard of that. And being a green sticker, this would be $5. Ooh, we even got some old Olive films in here. We've got John Wayne Olive release. Here's an interesting release, a Fellini release for clowns, which is a, what is that? Raro. Oh, I think I've heard of Raro and I just never actually got their stuff. We've got an import BFI release of Cameron Jones from Otto Preminger. Ooh, this would be a green sticker that's also $5. Ooh, look at that Citizen Kane digibook for $10. I don't have a huge digibook selection at the house, but that's nice. I want to run across in here. We have the 2nd season of Haven. I used to watch Haven. Ooh, still sealed. Oh, I gotta double check. I don't think we have that. I might get that though. Yet again, more 3D with House of Wax 3D. So I don't see this very often ever. You always can find the 3 movies individually, and like never in the box anymore. It's really rare for me to find it in the box. Still pretty good shape too. Just make a little bit of a pan across one of the shelves so you guys get a little bit of a closer look, but I've found quite a bit in here. I already have, you know, a handful, but I'm digging that there is some stuff I don't really run across super often, like more olive films, if I can speak correctly, but that's nice. Man, I am loving finding all of the olive film stuff. Not crazy on John Wayne, but still, it's really cool finding all of it. So I just keep looking and keep finding stuff. This is a really cool store, I have to say. This is definitely one I will be coming back to. Look at the Smokey and the Bandit Rides Again release. Holy heck, that is so cool. So, April, what's your thoughts?
I wish I had more money.
Yeah, there's random steelbooks all kind of mixed in, like the Arrow. Down the bottom here, we've got Wacko from Vinegar Syndrome, so there's even Vinegar Syndrome in here. I'm not even sure if I pointed out before all of the box sets up here with different, look at this. Look at that, Modern Family 1 through 4 for 20 bucks on Blu-ray. That is pretty good. Okay, so my boss at work has said this show is great, and I've heard it's good. It is $29.99 for the whole thing. We are, oof, this is tempting. All right, so to show some of the other areas, because I can't just spend the entire time behind me, even though what is back there is really cool and I could spend a lot more time, I need to work my way through some of the rest of the store. But yeah, here's another green sticker, red sticker type area, which the OC Complete Series, April, in this nice box is $29.99. Then we got things like a Michael Douglas box set, a Steve McQueen box set. There is still more Steelbook stuff mixed around, South Park seasons. Oh my gosh. And then we have a nook over here that is DVDs, all either the green sticker, red sticker. It goes around to more DVDs. And then it's turning into VHS. That's awesome. I buy and collect VHS. I have a CRT set up, so I still like grabbing this stuff. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I find. But the fact that I'm right off the bat, I'm actually seeing horror. I almost never, when I'm out, find horror VHS, like ever, at least in my area. But there's Cujo, The Fog. This is really cool. True Romance is great. Oh my gosh. Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Oh my gosh. Damn. Oh my gosh. My fellow VHS people would really love some of the stuff that's in here. I already have Short Circuit, but I love Short Circuit. The 13th Floor. Well, that's a green sticker. But yeah, there's so much in here. Oh my god. Harry and the Hendersons. Love that one. Creep Show 2. Ooh. Damn it, I feel like I need to get a horror one. Okay, yeah, there is a lot here. I think I'm gonna look around some more of the area. Oh my gosh, Angus. Freaking Angus. Oh my gosh, there is some really cool pulls in here. So even down low, so like I said, records, tons and tons of records. And then down low here, we have Laserdisc. There's True Lies, Unforgiven, Total Recall, lots of Laserdiscs, Silence of the Lambs. I gotta get myself a Laserdisc player at some point. The original Ocean's 11. Oh, Taking a Pelham. That is a great movie. And that's a green sticker. Oh man, some oddball stuff. We got Flirting with Disaster on Laserdisc. Citizen X. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, Romancing the Stone. I love that one. Under Siege. Cliffhanger. Wow. Oh, Die Hard. Oh, how much are you? Oh, you're a green sticker. I'm definitely getting you. All right, so April was already looking through here. I didn't get to look through yet, but this is just packed with TV shows. TV shows start there, goes there, and then we got going around is a whole, ooh, there's more Blu-ray there. Man, some of this stuff. In Search Of, complete collection, hosted by Leonard Nimoy, sealed. I mean, when do you ever see this? There is so. April's just, oh wow, that's a lot of Family Matters. You don't really run across those much either. Wow. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's just so much. Right here is all horror. We have, even though there was some horror stuff on the other side, but this is specifically horror. And we've got Blu-ray stuff going into DVD all the way down. We've got box sets going up across the top. Look at this Night of the Living Dead up here. Wow. What the? This is crazy. $64.99. That is a great price on that Christopher Lee set. And then we'll work our way across some of the horror here. Of course, we got Kino Lorber here mixed in with some Vinegar Syndrome, stuff still with the slip. We've got Severin with the Changeling. There is just, it's an overwhelming store. So the other side had Wacko without the slip. This side has Wacko with the slip. There's even Warner Archive DVDs sitting around too. So up at the front counter here, oh wow, okay. We've got some soundtracks here. Wow, all right. But then behind the counter, we're gonna have more of the rare VHS, rare DVD, things like that. And I'm seeing some stuff. There's like Night of the Creeps on VHS. That's wicked cool. Those Inuyasha or Yu Yu Hakusho, sorry, for steelbooks, those are pretty rare. We've got some complete series there. We've got the John Wick steelbook set. There's some awesome stuff behind there. Oh man, I even see Chopping Mall right there on VHS. Awesome. Picked up Mask on Blu-ray recently, and there's the VHS. Ooh, this is a cool one. That was a fun movie, man. I might grab that one too. I already have the Blu-ray, but still cool. Look at that, we even got Trancers there, Trancers 3. We've got Children of the Corn 3. Oh, the CBS Fox release for Short Circuit. That is just the classic box art. Amityville, 1992. I think most people would agree that's the best Leprechaun. There's just something about him in Vegas. It's so much fun. Oh man, House, $29.99. There we go, Dr. Giggles, $9.99. So just to show around the rest of the store here, we've got posters, and even looking up at the top of the walls there, I mean, there's a Demon Knight poster, Jason-esque, Day of the Dead, Near Dark, They Live. So you know I love the print and poster game here. So here we've got CDs galore. We've got comic books here. We've got more of the rare games along the back wall, tons of controllers and everything. We've got Xbox games, more Xbox games going right across. Then we've got Genesis. Oh, that Halo 3 standee, that's cool. So I was an original Xbox kid, and being a Buffy fan, these Buffy games are actually shockingly good. For being licensed off a TV show, they're shockingly good. So yeah, when it comes to original Xbox, I've had a fair chunk of those games and enjoyed the heck out of them. Then we've got original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 is going there. And then we've got PS4, Vita, oh my gosh, this is the whole PlayStation area. Up the top here, there's just all different types of boxed consoles and stuff. NES carts galore with more boxed stuff. We've got Genesis carts, we've got N64 carts, all different types of stuff mixed in here. And then you turn into Nintendo. You've got Switch, you've got GameCube, you've got Wii, you've got the Wii U, you got 3DS, just a whole area of Nintendo. The front here has one of these Calyx cubes with a whole bunch of different collectibles. We've got some Spider-Man Lego, we've got some Annabelle Conjuring. And then up at the front, we've got even more collectibles, and then going into like more of rare collectibles, I guess. And then look at that, I love seeing Gremlins around, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. We've got retro toys in here. We've got the Ninja Turtles van. Oh my gosh, this is There is so much Turtles here. And then we've got some more rare collectibles, and we've got controllers, and then we head into handheld systems. So
I'm making some food for you, and I'll put the stuff on the table.
oh, awesome. This place is so amazing. Talking with the guy here, and because I love movies, pulls out, here's several totes filled with more stuff that hasn't even went out yet. Oh my gosh. Going through it right here, and we have Encino Man. I don't have Encino Man yet, and this never got a Blu-ray. Okay, this is one of those don't need, but really want, just because I love this movie so freaking much. I don't really see the DVD. I haven't seen the DVD copy since I used to own it. Jess, what do you think of the store? All right, so we're about to check out. This place is phenomenal. I will be back. But yeah, once I check out, I'm gonna head home, and then I'm gonna show you what I got at home, because we've got some really cool stuff. Okay, so I am back at home, and I have a lot to go through. This store was so freaking awesome. I can't stress how awesome it was. The staff was incredibly nice, kept bringing out more and more movies for me, and I'm like, yo, I've already spending a lot, and then it just keeps showing me more and more. This place didn't feel like it was all... Sometimes when you go to a place that they have a lot of used, it's a lot of the same old mainstream, and not that I have problems with mainstream, but, you know, there's only so many times I could run across, you know, Avatar and Transformers and Cop Out and all this, like, very easy to find stuff. So it's cool when you find boutique labels or even just more mainstream movies that you haven't seen in a while. So I got big old bag full here, and then some more stuff in another one. Let's see everything I got. So I feel like one of the best places to start this off with is TV shows, because we've been doing really well picking up TV shows as of late, like very well, which my wife is very happy about. But here, my gosh, there's certain shows you don't run across a whole lot, and one of them is I don't run across Bob's Burgers that much. I very much so enjoy Bob's Burgers, and I don't think I've run across any of these, like, at all, ever, in store. They were all Green Dot, which Green Dot was $5? $5 per? And one of the reasons you don't run across these is these were actually, I think Fox did this with a lot of shows, but they would release the first X amount as you could find them at any old brick and mortar place or online store. Like, they were relatively common, but then they would start transitioning stuff to, like, made on demand, which is what almost all of these are. These are mostly all, like, made on demand, so you weren't gonna really find these out much. Yeah, so I got, what, 7, 8, 5, 3, 6, 10, 9, and 12. That's absolutely freaking wild. I need to try to find, like, King of the Hill and stuff as well, and I always pick up Simpsons when I run across it, but yeah, very happy with that Bob's Burgers pull, because I don't really run across it much. Next one up, I showed this in the video. I couldn't resist at $29.99 to grab most of Shameless. This is almost all the series. I think we're missing 2 seasons, my wife said, out of this. $29.99 for most of it on Blu-ray, the individuals. That's a good freaking price. I dig that they actually, like, shrunk wrap them all together, and it's like, you're buying all or none. I dig that, because I would have bought them all anyways. We also picked up Everwood Season 2, another Green Dot, so $5. This is one that's out there, but you can run across the first season a lot more. You don't run across the second season much. I mean, otherwise we would have had it. I used to have it, like, ages ago, brand new, and that was, like, our previous collection stuff. We sold stuff, and we don't do that anymore. But we got it back in the collection now, and for a good price. And then, what, 3 more TV seasons? We've got a One Tree Hill. This was a Red Dot, so Red Dot was $3. $3. I think April said this is the last or second to last we needed, so that's killer. We got Haven, Still Sealed, very good show, and this ran for 3 seasons? I want to say 3 seasons. So I got to pick the rest up, but very good show. And then we picked up 1883, still sealed, for 10. I'm cool with that. I am really cool with that because I wanted this anyway. $10 is a great price. Now I'll show what I've got. DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, and Laserdisc for movies. I loved the freaking variety in this store. But I picked up, I did not need this. I didn't need it, but I am probably one of the biggest Dead Heat fans out there. I feel like before that Vinegar Syndrome came, like, no one talked about this movie at all. I've loved this movie since I was a teenager. Great movie. And I just kind of, just because it's Dead Heat, I wanted it. I don't have any, it's inexplicable why I needed this, but it called to me. Dead Heat's fantastic. Buddy cop zombie movie, though. If you haven't seen it, highly recommended. Picked up Encino Man. I needed this for the collection. There's still no Blu-ray release, and got this for $3. $3 is a killer price on Encino Man. And then we've got, for Blu-ray wise, All Creatures Here Below. I know nothing about this at all, but it's a Karen Gilliam movie. Yeah, that was $5. We got Cameron Jones here. This is a BFI import. We've got King Solomon's Mines here. This is an Olive release. I've never heard of this one, but this is a Sharon Stone movie. And Jonathan Rhys Davis. I've never heard of this movie before. But it's Olive. I was like, why not? And we got Smokey and the Bandit Ride Again. I didn't have this one, so I was, of course, going to grab this. The VHS selection in the store was really cool. I have a decent VHS collection at the house. I don't run across horror here. Sometimes I think people think, oh, you should have that because it's a classic of horror. But it might be just my area or whatnot. But horror is very hard to find on VHS. You can find almost every other genre pretty easily. Horror is very hard, and especially when you start getting to the staples and the older staples. That I paid $15 for The Fog. The Fog is a super common, popular John Carpenter movie. There's probably tons of copies of The Fog out there on VHS. I've never seen it in person. It's at least since VHS has gone by the wayside. Yeah, of course I would have seen this ages ago on VHS, but I don't run across that kind of stuff anymore. And also got Dr. Giggles. Again, I don't run across this stuff in my home area. I can find copies of Speed and Die Hard and Predator and all this other action and adventure, and Predator mixes in some horror, but just straight up traditional horror, I hardly ever find it on VHS. It's rare that I do. And next up, I'm going to end this with Laserdisc. The Laserdisc is one of those weird things where I have a small Laserdisc collection, and I keep picking Laserdisc up occasionally because artwork is cool. I collect records. They're a lot like records, but I don't have a Laserdisc player, and it's not because I don't want one. I never see a used one around in my area, and I don't want to turn to eBay or something, so I just keep looking. But we're checking out, and I noticed that they had a Laserdisc player in this store, still with the remote control, and I'm like, damn it, we're already checking out with hundreds of dollars of stuff, because we also had records in there, which I'm not showing right now. But I was like, oh, I can't. But I did pick up 3 Laserdisc movies, so I have Laserdiscs for when I get a Laserdisc player. As weird it is, it makes no sense theoretically, but part of this is about collecting movies you love, and just Die Hard is one of my favorite movies of all time. No, I will not be watching the Laserdisc anytime soon because I don't have a player yet, but it's just awesome. It was cheap, and I adore Die Hard, so of course I want another copy of Die Hard. It's one of those weird things. I love Romancing the Stone. I really wanted that. And then Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Great freaking movie. That artwork is awesome. Yeah, all of these were good price. I wanted to get more Laserdisc, to be honest, but like I don't have a player yet. I have to get one soon. I really do, because I enjoy kind of the nostalgia of VHS. I grew up with VHS. I didn't grow up playing Laserdisc, but I want to try it myself, and I feel they're kind of cool to collect now, and I don't have a player. I think they'd be a fun little side niche to collect, especially when I get a player. But anyways, that's all I've got in this haul. This store was awesome. I loved it. I had a blast. I will definitely revisit them without a doubt. A bunch of TV seasons, movies I don't see out much, VHS, Laserdisc. Like, it's a cool-ass store. I can't wait to go back. I hope you guys enjoyed this, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.